That's tomorrow. That's it for today. Whatever it is, it's not right there on the teleprompter. What that is, I've never seen that. Can't read it. There's no words on it. There's no words there. The play us out. What does that mean? The play us out. I don't know what that means, the play us out. Then the show will go. That's tomorrow. That is it tomorrow, and we will leave you with. I can't do it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. And we'll do it live. The fucking thing sucks. That's it tomorrow. And we'll leave you with Sting and cut off his video. I'm Ken O'Reilly. Yeah, that's right.
Doxed. Oh, man. Ken TV doxed that guy. Allegedly. Doggy. Not dox him. He's that guy from this platform. It's only YouTube, and it's only allegedly. Yeah, that's right. Or is he bullshitting and not being of the truth? Hit the rewind button to find out. Yeah, that's right. No, some of these YouTube trolls. Yeah, that's why I got away from everybody. I'm up in Canada. Yeah, that's right, CEO. I'm up in Canada. So these YouTube trolls can be vicious, and it ain't even delicious. Yeah, that's right. Like that guy, Jared. He's pretty brutal. We like to tell jokes around here. Right. Some people like to pretend they're life coaches, like the piece of shit Eli. He's not even a life coach at all. He's just garbage. Big garbage. And that's our opinions on. What about this guy, Sam Hill? He's been harassing people for like 6-7 years. I heard he likes Mel Gibson, the actor. Yeah, that's right. He is a drunk. And no, you.
An Asian guy? Huh.
No rude, no you. Yeah, sure. No rude, no you. Yeah. No rude, no you. No rude was wearing one shoe. No. No room, no you. Yeah, that's right, show him. No room, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right, show him. No room, no you. Movement almost making it in the zoo. No room, that's right. No room, no you. Right from. No room, no you. You know what's wrong with you. No room. No room, no you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No room, no you. You look at this stupid with me. All around. Don't go right to the no you.
Like that.
Hey, he's still on the phone.
Bizarre.
Greg, hang up, dude. Yeah, I gotta hear about him.
A point there about what, Sarah?
I'm not gonna teach him anything in private. What, he's crazy? I don't want to end up as a sculptor. All right, 304. You're on with Jessica.
Hello.
Yeah, it's Dante.
Dante?
Dante Nero. Yeah.
Dante
Jessica,
Negro.
I'm seeing you, and I'm curious. Like, how many marbles do you have in your jar?
What does that mean?
Hey, by the way,
what is the value that you bring to a man as opposed to a different girl?
And by the way, mute your computer in the back.
There's no computer on. I'm just talking to y'all.
Heads.
All my life, waiting for somebody. Come and take my hand. All my life, waiting for somebody. Whoa, yeah. Down for so long, doesn't really matter. The downtown home, been kicked and I've been spurred. You come along, doesn't really matter. I'm going alone, doesn't even hurt. All my life, waiting for somebody. Oh yeah. All my life, waiting for somebody. Oh yeah, whoa yeah. All my life, waiting for somebody. Oh yeah. I'm waiting for the day, waiting for the day that you come my way. Hey, hey, I've been drove down deep. I made a big decision. I'm going to sleep, and I'm going there alone. I know damn well I'm tired of all this crying. On my feet, so fast as I can tell. I'm waiting for the day, waiting for the day that you come my way. Somebody, 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 oh, somebody, oh, waiting for somebody. Oh, how, oh, how, oh, how, for somebody. Oh, how, oh, how. I'm waiting for somebody. Oh, waiting for somebody. Oh, waiting for somebody. Oh, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, that's right.
With overhand right.
Wow.
Right on Tyson's nose. Good shot.
Good overhand, right? Yeah, that's right. Yes, indeed. Good overhand, right? You knocked me right out.
Kamala wouldn't have this conversation. She can't because she's not smart. You know, she's not a smart person, by the way. She can't have this conversation. And Biden, we don't even have to talk about it. I mean, he couldn't have this conversation.
Look forward to you dodging the question again. Go ahead.
You're doing it. You're doing it.
No, you.
So, new you.
Okay.
Friday night, what you gonna get? Say it, yo. Grab a phone, grab a beer. It's time for Timmy's show. Timmy's young for cigarette. You might be Timmy, you might some yeah. It's time for the TV show. He don't say much, but you never know what you might see, what you might hear. Peter only wants to remind him he's a queen.
I mean, some of these podcasts that you watch, Ross Dog Network, literally, they should have bullets in their heads.
And I'm back. That reminds me of that SNL sketch. I think Ben Affleck was the host of the radio show where he went, "And I'm back," and the guest, and he'd be talking against it. He goes, "You pooped your pants, right?" Wow, it's kind of childish, but you know, I thought it was funny sometimes. All right, how is everybody doing? Welcome to the show. It's the best highlights of every single show. It's a political comedy show where you'll just have the fake political comedy ads moment. Right, there's karaoke much later. I took on songs that I thought were easy. I practiced these things one time, even if some of them are rock songs that full like band stuff and all that. You have to get on the energy of the person that sang it. There are 3 ballads, 3 classic rock tunes, 3 punk tunes, and 1 rockabilly tune. So there you go. One's a country ballad. At some point, there's going to be a Doors ballad that I'm serenading a woman on X with. And there's going to be a Bruce Springsteen ballad, real early one before he even went solo. Mary Queens of Arkansas when he's trying to find the sound. It's really easy. Well, most ballads are. There's no bridge. Ballad is the 3 A's. No B in there. That's why they're easy. Yeah. And 3 punk tunes. I picked some good ones. All right, now it's time for the Mickey Mouse monologue. One of 2 monologues. I'm not having any puppet do the final one. I don't know if there's any jokes in that one. It's like a final thought by Jerry Springer. Right. It's like, here's the end of the evening. And the karaoke break will be 9. At the end of the night, you'll have an extra dancing song. There's a Misfits track. Right. And then I thought, why not Samhain? And the whole hidden writings of the left hand, he put one song that I know of Samhain. So that's a good thing. Now, with me 1 second. Viewers come and go. Don't care who's watching. All right. You'll watch the replay. Yeah, that's right. All right, here we go. If you're gonna like the clown, expect a circus. I've known Donald Trump has been a clown since he was mocked on SNL in the late 80s by Phil Hartman. they would clown on Trump off and on. I was like, this guy's a clown because they're clowning on him. That's right. If you let undocumented immigrant become a mayor of cities, the globalists win. The mayor of New York City with no legal right to live here. What the fuck? Yeah, you got a visa for traveling in 17 and then just stayed. What a piece of shit. Whoever runs the election department in New York City, did their brain jump out of their fucking head when they thought he should be running? He's not even a citizen. They didn't come in here legally either. It's not like he applied and then he's living here and then he becomes a U.S. citizen. Nope. Visa ran out. Just stayed. And Trump has been doing his job. That fucker wouldn't be here. Yeah. And that's the end of the monologue. Yeah, that's right. All right. Yeah, I saw that in the news a couple nights ago. I'm like, hello, Ross. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm glad I don't have to vote in their elections. They're NYC. I vote in Westchester elections only, not NYC. I mean, if animals can talk, NYC could like a fucking kangaroo or giraffe, okay? If they could speak English. Or damn alien if we were allowed to know that they're in the country. Yeah. And it would matter. I can't vote in their elections. It wouldn't be baffling. You see? Maybe he's been playing too much golf and he couldn't take care of these things. It could be what happened to Donald. I don't know. Oh, protein, Shun. All right. No, you. No, you, Ron. All right. I told you, man, you want to do a show that lasts 3+ hours. You can't just sit there like a dummy like, I don't know what to do. You know, a guy that has more than 2 G's in his name, or other people that are completely unprepared, like, an Asian guy that we know, real creepy dude. Yeah, you got to map it out, man. You got to write it all down and have a plan. And then you could do a really long show. I wrote down stuff to talk about and other things. All right, I'll go into the sports moment. Right. And by the way, I may have several basketball interviews soon. Saturday, I'm going to a Knicks Legend Fest that costs nothing.
Never know. On the sports show, you might see. Hold on, that's Earl the fucking Pearl Monroe. Shut up. That's Ken TV with him. Or Patrick Ewing, Kiki Vanderway. You don't know Alan Houston. You don't know who the fuck is going to be there. That Clyde Frazier might be there. I don't know, man. John Starks, we'll have to see. Yeah. All of them could be there. I mean, Clyde's on a whole nother plane now since he's a broadcaster, all that. It's a Legends Fest. He's the legend of legends. In his second career, he could actually be there. That'd be fucking awesome. That would be. And let's see. Well, last year's football season, by this point, you're like, well, it's probably going to be, we don't know, NFC against the fucking Chiefs. Chiefs out. Not even the Ravens in. Eagles eliminated already. So I have no idea. It's probably going to be, well, it's either going to be the Niners, Bears, or Seattle probably against the Pats, Bills, or Texans. That's just my maybe Broncos too. I don't know, man. So many different scenarios because it's all up in the air. We don't know, man. There's not what the teams that were supposed to win, been winning for a while. Chiefs out. Eagles last year's were gone. Sorry about your Lions, Ross. If you thought they're going to win, they were lying to you because they're Lions. Yeah. All right, that's today's Sport Minute. And before the show ends, it will be the Underground Sports Minutes, shining a light on things that sports shows that cover all sports, like the big four sports in America, and other various things like UFC and other things, shy away from the underground sports. Well, I'm going to put spotlight right on them in a segment much later on. All right, let's continue. Maybe I encourage skateboarders like, a guy from Texas with dreadlocks that we know, Cosmic. Sorry. Yeah. To come up here and talk about it. Who knows? If not, I'll talk to you guys in the crowd about it. It'll be fun. All right. Move right on over to the next segment because I saw on the page. Record review. All right. The record's right in front of me. I'll be reviewing 3. A really awesome record, Justin Timberlake's latest record, and then another really awesome record. Right? You can't just be like, well, you love that stuff. You're giving it praise. Talk about a record you think is shitty. You got to do it. It's just something you have to do. All right, I'll review with the first one that I got of the 2 and the first one that I heard. Right. It was yesterday. I had time today to hear the other. All right. It's Butterbrain's collaboration with Angelo Moore, Armageddon Party. Cover. Back. All right. Amazing record. It has a poem called Armageddon, which is Aaron. He's one of the singers. He also plays bass and the keys. He's the guy with if you pay attention to the interview tapes, with the mohawk. He was in the car interview, and then that ran short, and he was in the video with Sally. So there you go. Right. Angelo was all over this. He added extra saxophone. There's another track that has a poem where he does the other poem on the second side. They both have a poem. Second side doesn't open with a poem. It opens with a song and then goes into a poem. On that poem, Love Was Hate, it's all Angelo, music lyrics. One person performing. Yeah, on the title, Armageddon, right? Poem. Brendan plays trumpet. Everything else, Aaron. Voice, percussion, synth. On Angelo's, it's his lyrics is voice, jaw harp, all percussion. Well, these people show. Well, if you don't like I'll turn that off. But it's harder to see with the light off. All right. If you don't like, it is. It's a little harder to see. All right. Favorite songs, Roots, by far.
Okay, I won't explain who's on everything in every song. I'll just explain the favorites. All right, music, Angelo, Sally, and Aaron. Lyrics, Angelo, Sally. Sally vocals, alto sax. Angelo vocals, tenor sax, drums. Aaron bass, backing vocals. Simon guitar. Juan. That's the kind of the guy's nickname. I don't remember his real name. He plays guitar. Brendan backing vocals, trumpet. Rob tenor sax. Ben trombone. Mike percussion. All right. Yeah. Armageddon Party. It's kind of like the full title track. All right. Music and lyrics. Aaron vocals, bass, piano. Angelo, MC. Furman, backing vocals. Sally vocals, alto sax. Maddie guitar. Brendan trumpet, backing vocals. Rob tenor sax. Ben trombone. Mike drums, percussion. All right, I'm a big fan of side 2 opener, Altar Boy. Music, Aaron and Angelo. Lyrics, Aaron. Aaron vocals, bass, piano, organ. Right, Sally vocals, alto sax. Brendan backing vocals, trumpet. Juan, that's the guy's nickname, guitar. Rob tenor sax. Ben trombone, Mike drums. Angelo tenor sax solo. Simon featured narration. All right, I'm a big fan of Jailbreak 2. That's my second. Yeah, that's probably my music and lyrics. Aaron, Simon stand-up bass. Ben Shapiro guitar solos. Juan guitar, backing vocals. Brendan trumpet, backing vocals. Sally alto sax, backing vocals. Rob tenor sax, backing vocals. Ben trombone, backing vocals. Aaron backing vocals. Angelo jaw harp. Right. They do a couple covers. Intro from a Bad Brains record. I forget which one. Eye Against Eye from the record Eye Against Eye. Great title track. Those are some of my favorites. All around amazing stuff. Great Skockle record. I cleaned, danced a little, just chilled in the chair, dancing in the chair, then got up and danced. There's points where I'm just dancing, points where I'm wiping a table or just generally straightening up. Right. All right, now Timberlake's album. So I give that one A+. Amazing stuff. Timberlake's record, let's see. I wouldn't say Timberlake is a talented musician. No, he can sing, he can dance. Those are his talents. And he's great at when he collaborates with other. Yeah. Well, let's see. This album from 2 years ago. Sucks. Well, in my opinion, it's music for people that are like 15 to 20 something, maybe even younger than that. Yeah. It shows that he's more of a business person than actually a talented musician. Yeah. Well, you know, that's the entertainment business this day. I give it this. It gets, let's see. I don't think it's complete failure. I would give it an F+. Wasn't the worst record I heard him ever do. There you go. I don't know. Too Sweet Pete. It's very up in the air. Since I'm not done with my record review, I'll get back to the Super Bowl subject in a minute. I have one more record to review. I didn't have to listen to all Timberlake's record to review it because it's dance fucking pop. It's not like something I like that much now. I listened to it all minute, go to the middle, listen a little bit more, and it all sounds like junk. Yeah. This next record, I listened to the entire album. Biohazard put out their first record in 14 years. The original lineup has been back for 2 years. Yeah. Divided we fall. No title track to this. It opens. That's pretty cool. Back, they dedicate to. I'll read who they dedicate to. We dedicate this memory of Maureen, Campbell, Carol, Shower, Nick, and Nicolita Cargano, Mary, Maria, Mike, Perenni, Scott, Koning, and Anthony Mio. That means they're no longer here. So, you know, you got to dedicate people. All right. And let's see. All right. Probably my favorite is I was at the release party. I did not have the money for it then. They understood. My ticket was really cheap. It came with the inside, it came with a music magazine. They're in an issue of a music magazine. Came with that. They all signed the magazine. So I'll read it carefully. But I missed some of the old stuff. I caught probably last 20 plus minutes. So I caught an old track. I forget what that was at this moment. And then they did a couple from here. Fuck the system. So if I missed some old stuff, I've seen it. And so when they came back after so long, right? And yeah. So that was a good one. They played at the release party. Fuck the system. There's meet and greet afterwards. So even if you came a little late, you still got to meet the band. And that was fucking awesome. I did not miss everything. I forget what else they did. Maybe they did one from the other side. Right. I also like Forsaken. It's the track that follows. Word to the Wise. That's a great one. Right. The Fight to Be Free. That's a good opener for side 2. Right. Tear Down the Walls. That's also really good. Warriors. The last track on side 2. Killer. Love it all, man. It's great stuff. I give it absolutely an A. If I was going to give it a grade, fucking great. Yeah, it's amazing stuff. I wanted to go to the Brooklyn show maybe, but I could only really afford to do one thing. I've never been to a lot of release parties for bands that come back, bring the original lineup or anything, really. Brooklyn, I heard Onyx was there. I was there when the original got with the Onyx. I've seen it. Oh, it would have been awesome to see again, sure. But I'm sure they make another record or something like that, or just play Brooklyn again. They both live in Brooklyn. They do. Yeah, they're both sort of back. So, yeah, I'm sure that will happen again. I don't know if I'm going to be the next release party. Right. That might be a one-time event. Next time I'll go to the tour and see them in Brooklyn and then get the Onyx experience and go to record release party. I went to one. I don't need to go all these. Glad they made another record. Right. All right. I did that. Just going to put a check on it. All right. What's next? All right. I'd say that there's never going to be movies like 1975. No, it's impossible because that's when New Hollywood rolled in. And they only had that year. The old guard was gone. You could question things. You can make your own statement politically or not. If you wanted to, like, in the case of, what's that fucking movie? Alice doesn't live here anymore. She wanted things told by a woman's point of view. There was a lot happening that was happening. Martin Scorsese said, "Go right ahead, man. You got absolute freedom. Right? That was that year. You could question, talk any way you want, say things. I mean, there's no other time period where you get characters like Travis Bickle. There's no other point. Yeah, 1976, the old guard rolled back in. And Rocky made the most amount of money and became all about that. You would have, there would still be voices that would do things like make a statement, question things, and or revolt and all that. It just wouldn't be the norm anymore. It was just accepted. Yeah, 1975 was absolutely the norm. Well, we're all glad they at least had that 1 year. And they made some amazing fucking movies in that 1 year. Yeah. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, I think we're all glad that at least that happened. If New Hollywood couldn't have many years, at least they had that year. I mean, that's the same year that Jaws came out. I mean, most people are doing their horror movies based on Ed Gein. It's not based on Ed Gein at all. It's based on Shark. Yeah. And that was kind of innovative. And some people in the horror business, if the old guard was around, might not go, why don't you just stick to doing stuff that makes money? Not thinking, like, why can't I just take a chance and do something new? Right. Be bold. I don't know about that, man. That's arguable. It is. It's right. Yeah. It made for that year, it made the most amount of money. And blockbusters would rule the landscape from that point on. You see, Rocky doesn't even have the best character role. It's the guy in Jaws. I've never seen Jaws, but I get it, man. I've seen clips of it. I saw him talk about the 50th history. He probably is the greatest character. Right. People are always just, Rocky's a great film, but I don't think it's the greatest one ever made. People are so stoked on it because it's so popular, it made so much more money. Right. I can tell you what, I think the greatest movie ever made, Godfather, all the way. Yeah. Man, and that's about scumbags. There's no other mob movie like that. Ever. No. Hands down, I don't think a lot of people are arguing about that. Argue with that. That's a year before the absolute freedom. But they probably would have made that movie either way, whether the old guard was around or not. That was the 40s in La Cosa Nostra, which in America, especially New York, is dead. John Gotti sank the whole thing. His whole crew, after he went to prison forever, got arrested. Done. Finished, finito. But that was the time period, 1940s, when murder was the top business in their dirty business. Murder for hire. That's, yeah, right after that time period, stealing became number one with the Goodfellas guys. Those guys weren't around then. They were the 60s, 70s fellas. No, I'm not really talking about that. You can come up later. I'm handing out the link after the first hour. So stay tuned. We're 34 minutes into it. All right. I might take a cigarette break, leave a video up. Yeah. All right. So it's about 1975 movies. All right. Move on to the next thing. I'll save that in a moment. I don't think I looked it up. All right. Well, we moved on. We'll move on to this. It's Hollywood related. This could be just speculation and allegations, but you hear about that actor. Well, I can't remember his name. The guy that was in
Field of Dreams, 30 something, Revenge of the Nerds, and The West Wing. They're now saying he did all this pedophile type stuff, but that could be, you're famous, and he went on to be a director and producer. Right? You're famous to any degree, larger degree, right? Don't matter. People may just be like, that's all fucking lies. It could be. What we have to wait is when this goes to court and it's proven or not proven. Right. You have to be able to prove that for it to actually be real. Because famous people, you find people that are like, oh, I love that guy. He's so good in this. And so you're a fan. And then you'd be like, well, I saw that movie and he was fucking horrible in it. Made me not like that movie. Right. Right. And I saw a TV show, trash. So they become a hater based on their opinion of that stuff. And then they could be like, I heard that guy's a creep. And they're lying. Or it could be true. But technically, if it's true, it doesn't ruin any of the movies. He wasn't even the lead. Field of Dreams, it was all Kevin Costner. He was he's a neighbor. So it doesn't ruin the movie. Now, if Kevin Costner, and then it was true, it would ruin a lot of movies. Right. And same thing with, he was Poindexter, the fucking violin playing geek, which is not even the lead roles. Yeah. The guy who played Gilbert is the lead role. And I hear that guy lives in the middle of nowhere and takes care of goats and all that. And it's out of the limelight by anyway. So, yeah, I've seen it. I saw it online somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm just talking about something that happened. It was Timothy something. It came out recently. It could be real. We'll just have to see what the courts happen. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe that. This is why you should keep it like one or two. Oftentimes, it's that third kid that ends up being a piece of shit. Yeah, the other two are absolutely fine. Yeah, you see, the writers will be live if they only have two kids. It's their mistake having a third one. They ends up being a piece of shit psychopath. They had to have three. They should have kept it at two. But, that's their mistake that led to their downfall, which is unfortunately terrible. Yeah. I'm sure they raised them with great values. They're both amazing people. But, if somebody ends up being a piece of shit psychopath, you can't really help them. Oh, hey, Whistle. I'm not in the karaoke time yet. That's maybe second hour or something like that. I'm trying to stretch it. That's you. Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. I don't know. None of that's come out yet, Too Sweet Pete. I think it would have been out by now because people have been talking about this Reiner thing for quite a bit. I think if that was going to come to surface, it would have already hit it. And I haven't heard anything like that. I think they would put that out a while back. Yeah, I mean, and possibly throughout his career, they might mention it. Maybe. I don't know. I guarantee you, if he went to heaven, his father would say, what, my grandsons did this? He ain't no grandson of mine. Yeah, he ain't a son of mine either. Fuck that asshole, that psychopathic piece of shit. And then Jesus enters the room. I know you guys are saying, he's going to hell. Right. Oh, I meant, yeah. Yeah, Carl. Carl probably saw him up there and He got through the gates and said, "They ain't my grandson. He ain't my son either. Fucking psychopathic, murdering piece of shit." Yeah. Carl's a legend. I mean, Carl was Mel Brooks' handler and friend and writing partner when he would do one of the greatest bits they ever did on a talk show that became an actual movie or something in a movie. The 2,000-year-old man. And he put it in a movie. History of the world. Right. And he would be like, "I am the handler of the 2,000-year-old man." Right. And it was an amazing bit. One of the best ones of all time in the history of somebody making a bit. Yeah. Oh, Rob had serious mental issues? I don't know. I don't think he did. I still have to see the last film he made, Spinal Tap Part 2. I haven't seen Part 1 in forever. When they made a Part 2. That's fine spreading it out decades because there's probably a lot of new things to make fun of in music and rock. There probably is. I mean, you space it out over decades, there's going to be lots of new things to make fun of. Like back then, they go, "We got an 11 to bit." You know what? We had it on 11 like 30 plus years ago. There's now 15. We raised it to 15. Yeah, that's right. The 11 was something. There's got to be more stuff to up the ante and make fun of. Ooh, that could come to the surface. We don't know. So that could be coming out soon. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't because stuff like that breeds psychopaths. Get revenge. Ooh, it does. All right, get up Hollywood for now. All right, did this. All right, tabloid stuff. Yeah. All right, let's keep it moving. Mm-hmm. All right, did that? Yeah. All right. I have this written down. All right. Those of you that are unaware, I do an X 2 for Tuesday every Tuesday. It's a split. You'll probably see it late morning, then probably around 5-ish. One playlist. Most of the time, 4-ish, or sometimes in the noon hour. You just have to pay attention. I'll be doing this every 2 weeks. All right. My next X music thing is tomorrow, left of the dial. You pay close attention. I'm going to let everybody know what time it will be before. Like, it will be on before 6. Right. Probably before that because it's an almost 3-hour thing. All right. That will be left of the dial, country roots, ending with somebody doing a alt song that doesn't do alt. That's all I can say. No. That's the answer to your question. All right. Think about doing that. Maybe I'll do that later. Done that. Done that. The music review. See what's on this side. Ooh. All right. All right. Not that. All right. I'll cut right to. This just in on the desk of news. Beta news. All right. The football, the NFL Football Hall of Fame don't think Eli Manning should get in. They're being betas. They know he's got the numbers. He had like one of the longest streaks, even longer streak than his brother Peyton. 2 Super Bowls, MVP of both, made the Pro Bowl 4 times. They know this. They do. I think they're like, that Artie Lang joke is somewhat true. He looks like he's 2 chromosomes away from being retarded. Like, that's why he can't get in. I'm just kidding, but maybe that's what they realized. I don't know. Other than that, he should be in. He's got all the legendary makeup. I don't know why they're not letting him. All right, we'll move on past that beta news. All right. This is still the same. HB is still a beta. That's our beta news. All right. Last time Red Bar was an alpha was 5 years ago. Then he made a little video that you saw in the intro. RDA, the podcast you watched, RDA, they should bullets in their head, deleted it, and became a beta. Nowadays, he goes after people. They're on such a high level, they'll never see his video because he's being a bitch and he's being a beta. Yeah. Right. So there's that. All right. Any other beta news? I'd go put Mike Nez on there because he hasn't put out a record for 15 years. But he announced new social distortion records. So he's going to be on the beta news stats. But nope. No. So that is great news. Amazing. We've been waiting. Right. Maybe you went online when people make videos and stuff. Yeah, when I put an acoustic thing clip of Reach for the Skies, everybody on both channels were saying it, especially the backup channel. They wanted to make a new anything. And he answered the prayers of all fans. And they're doing it. So that would keep it off. All right. We're off beta news for a moment. Reading comments, highlighting them. Wow. Now, I liked it. I liked the comment. But, I think it's going to happen to the Dabbleverse. Well, either Aaron is going to die or John is at some point. John's going to have a heart attack. And then it's like, I heard, didn't you hear this? I don't want this to happen, but didn't you hear? Steel Toe got a horrible car accident. Can barely talk. Dang. Something like that. Or, and then it's going to be like, well, we don't have the low-hanging fruit anymore to make fun of. And then Kevin Brandon will be like, I'm just going to make another podcast. Bye, Dabbleverse. And then Shuey and friends will be like, well, I'm sad that John's dead, but now we have nobody to pick on. Dang. And then the Backyard Boys. They were barely anything in that world. They were pretty much the low-hanging fruit. They won't be anything. And pretty much there will be no Dabbleverse. So I think some of that might happen. I don't see John getting in shape at any time. So, right. So some of that might happen, but I don't see the Dabbleverse lasting forever. No. And the Warrior guy, well, he pretty much pre-records everything. What's his name again? Right. So he's not that entertaining. I'm not really a Dabble expert. I'm just telling you. So I think probably the low-hanging fruit will drop out first, some of it. And then the people that are the top line won't have anybody to make fun of anymore. And the whole thing will go up in flames. That's just a prediction from me right now. Yeah. All right. It's comment reading time, so I'll highlight stuff. I'll read it. I included it. Too Sweet Pete. They keep on going on about this is a movie. It's a comic. Yeah, they keep on bringing up it's a movie. Pretty much to probably fuck with me. It's not going to be a movie. It's going to be a comic. Then it might be a movie, and they're not going to be characters. Right. They might be characters at the end of it. All right. We didn't do a last series. We just decided to end it with a novel. And oh man, last frame of the novel you guys were featured. Then we're just going to go on to the Johnny Helen comic next. And that's a whole nother story. And that's not going to get greenlit till the first one is. Yeah. I'm probably not going to name any of the characters after no one. I'm going to make new characters. And maybe the island will be dropped by a few people at the end. That's going to be it. You're going to see series after series. If my friend even likes the idea, he has to like it. He doesn't like it, then it's history. Yeah. So none of that is even greenlit yet. Yeah, Ross. It's not going to be a movie. So get that through your fucking head. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. That's a good one. What you said, favorite of Rob. Few Good Men, way up there too. Princess Bride. Yeah. They're all up there. I even like seeing Rob on Curb Your Enthusiasm when Larry still did that show. He did for 12 years, but wasn't 12 consistent. For the first 8 all the way, then he spread them out. Yeah, the first 8 were consistent. Yeah. After that, he spread them out. Yeah. I'd probably say my favorite season of that was the 7th. Yeah. Seinfeld reunion. I mean, you got reunion. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. All right, new comments. New comments coming down. Hello, Shangy. Yeah. No, I just went through a couple. I got through new comments too. No, you. All right. That might be true. I don't know. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. I'm going to get a video, take a break. Then I'm going to feel like doing the karaoke. And if I take another break later, that's when the puppet show is. All right. So I'm almost karaoke ready. So that's next. Let me find a video, take a few minutes off, and I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, that's right. All right. All right, let me scroll through these, see what is only a few minutes long. Those are all too long. Still way too long. Hold on. All right. This is an intro to a podcast that isn't really getting off the ground, but you know, got 14 views. Just I go smoke for 2-3 minutes or whatever. Joy. Oh, yes. All right. Screen. Okay.
I look forward to you dodging the question again. Go ahead.
You're doing it. You're doing it.
No, you.
So, you.
No, you.
Be back in a bit. Enjoy. You have to be here enough to get one, Shangy. All right? Come around more and you'll get one.
Friday night, what you gonna get? Saying no, no. Grab a phone, grab a beer. It's time for Timmy Show. Timmy, young boy, you might be Timmy, you might some yeah.
It's time for the TV show. He don't say much, but you never know what you might do. There's only one cigar to remind him he's a queen.
What do you think of the future of hardcore? You're in the band.
I'll tell you this. I've noticed since the pandemic that everyone's memory has been wiped clean and other people have discovered different things like hardcore. It's like a whole new generation.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's definitely weird.
Yeah.
Times we live in.
It kind of like it was kind of like a reset.
I think there's a lot of stuff. Like you said, like there's people reset. There's people just doing what they want to do. There's a lot of genres mixing. There's a lot of people just saying, "Fuck this." Bands be put together. You know, bands from different areas. I members from different areas.
Like I love End It. End It's a great fucking band from Baltimore. I love Angel Dust is a fucking great band.
Yeah, great name.
You know, Patriarchy.
No, but
Yeah, Patriarchy.
what is your favorite hardcore band?
Oh my God! I can only pick one.
Well, New York and not. It's a big two. New York and not.
My favorite hardcore.
His band, Winterwolf.
What?
Easy. Winterwolf.
Okay. All time?
Yes.
Rebel Man.
Nice. Are there any old bands like Black Flag in the mix?
The thing is, I just came into the hardcore scene like 5 years. I grew up a gospel kid.
Maybe you should take a look back.
But you know what? I would say that I do love the Bad Brains.
Black Flag was the most important hardcore band ever.
I got to study
They
Black
spread
Flag.
the
I heard
gospel. They are why there is English hardcore. Yeah, they are. They played England, then hardcore period.
Here's some news, Shangy. Asking for a wrench doesn't get you a wrench. Coming around more will get you one without even asking for it. Yeah, lots of people are. Right near the Battery Electric, which is temporarily unavailable soon because it's being turned into temporary theater for its owner's own play. Yeah, Jesse Maywood owns it. For a while, he could turn it into whatever the hell he wants to. Right near it, pretty much literally around the corner, is a Bad Brains mural. Right, there are murals on the original A7, original hardcore club, which is now Niagara, owned by the same person. On the outside of the place is a Joe Strummer mural. Huh. You have to be here more. That's all. I'm not punishing. Just show up when you feel like it. If it's more, and one day you'll get it. You're the one begging for something you haven't exactly earned.
Don't look at it as punishment. Come around more. Maybe you'll get one. That's it. Yeah. I'll be going live more. There you go. All right, and now I hope Whistle Moon is still in the audience. Or I'll tell her now. All right. I don't know. I'll tell her now. Starting karaoke now. So I'm dedicating one to her. So. No. Star. It's not really karaoke. She's song 4. It's a Doors jam. Know you yourself, yes, right? All right. All right, I'm in the period. I'm in the mood for the first round. All right. It's Wasted by Black Flag. All right. I was so wasted. I was hippie. I was a burnout. I was a dropout. I was out of my head. I was a surfer. I had a skateboard. I was so heavy, man. I wasn't on a shred. I was so wasted. I was so fucked up. I was so messed up. I was so screwed up. I was out of my head. I was so jacked up. I was so drunk up. I was so knocked out. I was out of my head. I was so wasted. I'm wasted. That's wasted. All right. Next song isn't a hardcore song or even punk. It's Marriage Queens of Arkansas. All right. The music isn't there. You can't play music on YouTube. So this is all vocal solos. Sorry, man. And we get copyrighted and this thing would never stay up. About you don't really need the music much. So I'm going to do Mary Queens of Arkansas with no music. Sorry. I just have to get on the energy of a singer. This one don't take much energy. Mary Queen of Arkansas, it's not too easy early for dreaming. The sky is grown with cloud seeds sown, and a bastard's love can be redeeming. Mary, my queen, your soft hulk is reviving. No, you're not too late to desecrate. The servants are just rising. Well, I'm just a lonely acrobat. The live wire is my trade. I've been a shy boy for your ass a break. And a raff rat for your state. Mary, my queen, your blows for freedom are missing. Oh, you're not man enough for me to hate, or woman enough for kissing. Hold on. All right. Oh, the big top is for dreamers. We can take the circus all the way to the border. Oh, and the gallows wait for martyrs whose papers are in order. But I was not born to live to die, and you were not born for queening. Oh, it's not too late to infiltrate. The servants are just leaving. Mary, Queen of Arkansas, your white skin is deceiving. You wake and wait, oh, the lion bait, and you almost got me believing. But on your bed, Mary, I can see the shadow of a nose. Oh, I don't understand how you can hold me so tight
and love me so damn loose. But I know a place where where we can go, Mary, where I can get a job and start out all over again clean. Oh, I got contacts deep in Mexico where servants have been seen. All right, that's one of my favorites off his first album. Uh-huh. Well, I like this to stay up. And what's wrong with vocal solos? They're all right, man. All right. I'm going to roll on to what's next. All right. I think it's somewhere around. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bring the book down here. Now. Give me a second. Let's see. All right. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is next. Then I'll probably do Misfits too. Decide to make him next. All right. I know where it is. Heartbreak Hotel is going to be next. All right. All right, it's an H. Let's go down from the corner. All right, we're an H here. Oh. All right, where's H, E? Mm-hmm. All right, 104. All right, 104, we're going. I picked really easy songs. Yeah. Uh-huh. Excuse me. Uh-huh. All right. For this, I'm going to need the big light. Sorry. Makes my face look, but it's in a book. All right. Since all baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's right down on the end of Lonely Street, the Heartbreak Hotel. I got so lonely, baby. I got so lonely, baby. I got so lonely, I could die. Through it's always crowded, still can find some room when those broken-hearted lovers cry, weigh their gloom. Oh, I got so lonely. I got so lonely. I got so lonely I could die. If your baby leaves you and you have a tale to tell, you'll take a walk down Lonely Street to the Heartbreak Hotel. I got so lonely, baby. I got so lonely, baby. I could die. Bellhops, tears keep flowing. Desk clerks, dressed in black. They've been so long and lonely on Lonely Street. Ain't never gonna come back. Oh, I got so lonely. I got so lonely. Got so lonely. I could die. All right. It's Mr. Elvis. All right. Let's see. All right. I hope Miss Moon is here. I hope she is. Let's see if she. I see two people. She could be here. All right. Let's see if she responded. Apparently not. Well, she ain't here. So, all right, let me go to Doors book. All right, it's somewhere around here. All right.
Oh, it's the one underneath. All right. Then I'm going to do the Missy song. And the Missy song is right after this. All right. No? Here we are. All right, told her. All right. Wall Street. That's the song I'm dedicating to Wishel Moon. She lives on Love Street. Lingers long on Love Street. She has a house and garden. I would like to see what happens. She has roses and she has monkeys. Weighs a diamond studded flunkies. She has wisdom and knows what to do. She has me and she has you. She has wisdom and knows what to do. She has me. Okay. All right. She has me and she has you. I see you live on Wall Street. There's the store where the creatures meet. I wonder what they do in there. Summer Sunday and a year. I guess I like it fine so far. She lives on Love Street. Lingers long on Love Street. She has a house and garden. I would like to see what happens. La 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 la. All right. All right, now I'm gonna do Ghouls Night Out. All right. Because I've done horror business. I've done probably other ones in here. I've done American Nightmare. I figured touch one that I've done and I thought Died on My Darling might be a little harder. I gave it once over the other night or last night and it seemed pretty easy. All right. This is a Ghouls Night Out. Suffer unto me, devils and fallen angels, all ghouls in every form. This is the Ghouls Night Out. Boy, ghoul, boy, girl, the human hell of eating flesh. It's my destiny to eat me, to eat flesh. It's my destiny. Ghouls Night Out. Hell is where you ought to be. The human hell of you and me. I feel it every day. Hell is where you want to be. The human hell of you and me. It's never goes away. Ghouls Night Out. See, that's what I mean by the energy of the singer. You got to jump on it. Imagine there's music without it being there. Yeah. Be back in a sec. This next one doesn't require as much energy as a hardcore tune like that. As a hit, all of you will recognize it. Hey, you, Pink Floyd. I figured out all the Pink Floyd stuff. This isn't hard. It doesn't have that much of a melody. The melody is pretty quiet. I went over it. Yeah, I did. I was pretty good on it, on Waters Works. Right. All right, let's get into it. Hey, you out there on the road, always doing what you're told. Can you help me? Hey, you out there beyond the wall, breaking bottles in the hall. Can you help me? Hey, you, don't tell me that there's no hope at all. Together we stand.
divided we fall. Oh, shit. I fucked that up. Sorry. All right, I'll begin that again. Sorry about that. All right. Make sure I have the first verse. Yeah, sorry about that. I'll begin that again. I screwed that up. All right, here we go. All right. Hey, you out there in cold, getting warm when we get old. Can you help? Can you feel me? Hey, you standing in the aisles with itchy feet and fading smiles. Can you feel me? Hey, you, don't help to bury the lie. Don't give in without a fight. Hey, you, out there on your own, sitting naked by the phone. Would you touch me? Hey, you, with your car against the wall, with your ear against the wall, waiting for someone to call. Would you touch me? Hey, you, would you help me to carry the stone? Open your heart. I'm going home. All right. But it was only fantasy. The wall was too high, as you can see. No matter he tried, he could not break free, and the worms ate into his brain. All right. Hey, you, out there on the road, I was doing what you're told. Can you help me? Hey, you, out there beyond the wall, breaking bottles in the hall. Can you help me? Hey, you, don't tell me there's no hope at all. Together we stand, divided we fall. All right. Sorry, I screwed the beginning, that up at first. It's all right. All right. I said 2 classic rock songs in a row. I meant it. There's 3 in total. The last one is hair metal. What's the last song you're going to hear right now? All right. Let's see. I chose rock and roll. The rest were all too hard. I tried all of my life. Too hard. Black Dog was my first attempt. Too hard. And nothing else really. I'll give it one more shot. It worked. 46. 46. 46. All right. All right. All right. All right. Slap myself into it. All right. Thank you. All right. It's been a long time since I rock and rolled. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Been a long time since I did the stroll. Oh. Let me get back. Let me get back. Let me get it. Hold on. Let me get back. Baby, I come from. All right. Been one time, been a long way time. Hold on. It's been a long time since the book of love. Can't count the tears of life with no love. Carry me back, carry me back, carry me back. Baby, where I come from. Been a long time, been a long time, been a long time. Okay. Seems so long since we walked in the moonlight, making vows that just can't work right. Open your arms, open your arms, open your arms. Baby, let me love come right, let my love come running in. It's been a long time, been a long time, been a long time. All right, there's that. All right, now I'm gonna do the last punk song. Then I'm gonna do Sunday Morning Coming Down, then the other one. All right. So this is the last one I'll be reading from a book. All right. It's one off before Henry Rollins had hit solo. He had Hot Animal Machine, the record. And there's two versions. I'm just going to do right read through. Looking at the bottom, what do I see? I see the bottom staring back at me. You have to be part animal, part machine. If you take a look around, you can see what I mean. I won't take, I won't break. Sit and looked in a hot night prison. Going insane, I count to 10, take a deep breath, try to maintain. Bars on the window, locks on the door, drugs in the cabinet, guns in the drawer. You have to be part animal, part machine. If you take a look around, you can see what I mean. Right, that's the wrong song. Pretty good one from his first soul record, Animal Machine. I own that. Pretty awesome. All right. Now I'm gonna do the last ballad, and then I'll do that hair metal song. It's not a ballad hair metal song. It's an anthem. It's a rocker. I already had a bunch of ballads, including this one. It's Sunday Morning Coming Down, Chris Christopherson. I've heard it a bunch of times recently, so I thought I could probably get on that. Okay, move that stupid fucking thing. I'll go right back up. Okay. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. That did hurt. The beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled through my closet for my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirt. And I shaved my face and combed my hair and stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. On the Sunday morning sidewalks, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned, 'cause there's something in Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as it sounds. The sleeping sidewalks Sunday morning coming down. I'd smoked my brain the night before on cigarettes and songs that I've been picking. But I lit my first and watched a small kid cussing at a can that he was kicking. Then I crossed the empty street and caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken, and took me back to something that I lost somehow, somewhere go along the way. On the Sunday morning sidewalks, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned, 'cause there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing sort of dying half as lonesome as this sound on the sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down. All right, I hope you like that. I'll do like that. All right, we got one more. Let me get a little bit more water. All right. I'll tell you. Probably some of you could have probably figured out. I didn't give you that many clues. You know what I want to do? Party every day and rock and roll all night. Yeah. That's a good anthem. That's what I'm going to do. I've done it. I did it in karaoke with a live band. No, I don't need that light. All right. All right. There. It's pretty easy to get back into it. All right. You show everything you've got. You keep on dancing, the room gets hot. You drive us wild. We'll drive you crazy. You say you want to go for a spin. The party just begun. So we'll let you in. You drive us wild. We'll drive you crazy. You keep on shouting. You keep on shouting. I want to rock and roll all night. Party every day. I want to rock and roll all night. And party every day. I want to rock and roll all night. And party every day. You keep on saying you'll be mine for a while. You're looking fancy. I like your style. You drive us wild. We'll drive you crazy. You show us everything you've got. Baby, that's quite a lot. And you drive us wild. We'll drive you crazy. You keep on shouting. You keep on shouting. Want to rock and roll all night and party every day. Want to rock and roll all night and party every day. Want to rock and roll all night and party every day. Want to rock and roll all night and party every day. Want to rock and roll all night, party every day. Want to rock and roll all night, party every day. Want to rock and roll all night, party every day. Want to rock and roll all night and party every day. It's easy to match the intensity and energy of Paul Stanley in that moment. I've done it. It's easy. It's a rocker. It's an anthem. Right. I figured, why end the show with a hair metal ballad? You want to rock it up. Right. Later. No, you. No, you, Ross. No, you. I can punch myself. I'm fine. More stuff to do, right? And I will end with later, before I do the final monologue and all that, I'll give you Unholy Passion by Danzig. It's Sam Hain, but it's the same guy. In the writings of the left hand, in the Sam Hain section, it's the only one I knew and had heard. He put the title track of the Leftovers collection, File the Stent. I've never heard anything on that, so I wouldn't know that song. The others were probably on Sam Hain 3, November Coming Fire. By the time I saw the final reunion of Sam Hain, let's see. It was out of print, CD or vinyl. And that's kind of the time period of like 2015 or 2013. Yeah, 2013, before Spotify was a big thing. So, and plus they're not on there. Well, that's because Glenn needs to work out a deal with Carolina to reissue the whole back catalog. Well, when you have your own label, you need to find a distributor. Or your music won't be heard by a single person other than probably your local area. Right. Yeah. It's just the way it is, man. And they were a big label. Right. So there's got to be a deal worked out somewhere to get out in digital, or even all the vinyl. You might find people have copies, or maybe stuff was reissued. I got their live album. I was able to find a reissue of that. Yeah. From way back in the day. Yeah, so I don't know. So that's a good, raw, accurate tale of the history of their music in a raw, live form. So if I can't find anything else, everything else is out of print, and the original copies are way up, at least I found that. That's one thing. That's a start. I don't care if I got reissued. I got something. found any kind of copy of it, which is fucking great. I'm happy. I don't care if it's a fucking reissue. So at least there's a summation of everything they did in a live thing. That's a good start. Fine. All right. Not yet on that. But let me find that. All right. It's, I'm going to do the puppet show, maybe half an hour. All right. I'll do the political comedy moments. All right. The fake ads. These are all fake. All right. Bill Clinton Viagra. Most usual Viagra. If you have a boner for 4 hours, call your doctor. Right. If you have a boner for 12 hours, call doctor. Yeah, normally you have a boner for 10 hours. You'll be fucking interns and the ugliest bitches on the planet with Bill Clinton Viagra. Maybe a few good looking sluts too. Yeah, that's right. It's Bill Clinton Viagra. That's right. All right, and a new product. George W. Bush cocaine grinder. Most cocaine grinders, when you get 2 or 3 grams in there, you can put a whole damn kilo and almost kill yourself because you're doing all the coke. That's George W. Bush's cocaine grinder. Grinds, hell, if you had cocaine and heroin together, you could grind up a fucking speedball. Have yourself a ball, almost dying. Yeah, that's right. But if you're too high to die, grind up some more. Yeah, that's right. All right. And of course, product that was already here before. I got a couple more ones. Oh, yeah. Abe Wenken rifles. Don't get a John Wilkes Booth gun. Wenken gun. You don't shoot the guy you want to kill in the back. Right to the face, Abe Wenken gun. Yeah, at least I'm not sneaking to your back. Now I'm going to fucking kill you. Right to the face. That's the Abe Lincoln way of killing someone. Or some animal right to the deer face. We don't want to eat that head either. Anyways, just chop it right off. That's all right. That's the Abe Lincoln rifle. All right, now a new one. George Washington axes. It automatically says on your George Washington axe, when I was a child and shot down Cherry Street, I never told a lie. So already it's lying for you. Right. Yeah, he told a lie. He was the president. Of course he told a lie. But he's telling you, I never told a lie. Your axe automatically says it on there. I never told a lie. And when I was like 6 years old, I chopped down the cherry tree. Says it on there. That's the George Washington axes. Other axes don't say that. I'm doing a show. Yeah. And there's no panel yet, dude. It'll be a wait panel. If anything, I'm doing a show. So what the hell do you think I'm doing? You see, I plan it out. I write stuff down I'm going to talk about. That's how you don't sit there like you sat there and go, I don't know what the hell to do next. I have no plan. That's a lot of your lives. No, nobody gives a shit about Rumble. Nah, sorry. Fortunately, no one. So I'm sorry. I don't care about it either. Yeah, so you can keep on being on Rumble and no one that likes YouTube will give a shit. No, sorry. All right, I was in the middle of the jokes. All right, I'm not done. And of course, a returning product. Donald Trump steaks. So realistic looking, you won't know they're fake. You'll get it home and you'll be like, oh man, that looks delicious. You'll start putting it in the oven or something. Then like 20 minutes later, check out. That was fake. Damn it. Donnie got me again. Just like the Donald Trump cell phone from over 10 years ago or a few years ago. Oh man, that looked like a real cell phone. I even got a phone call on it. Oh man, that was a total phony phone call. Then dropped it. It broke, shattered completely. Well, maybe you should have never brought his fake cell phone. Right. Your fault, not his. You thought his steak was real? Yeah. Maybe that's why you're dumb. You thought that thing was real. That's right. All right. Any more? Nah. All right. I think that's all the ones I came up with. So that was the comedy spotlight. All right. All right. The political comedy spotlight of ads that aren't even real. Yeah, all right. 90 minutes in. Nice. That's nice. That is nice. Well, I said 3 to 5. Yeah, it could be 5. I'll see how far I get. 3 to 5. You can plan 5, but those always work out. More than usual, all the way. Okay. Also, on the agenda. Got that? Did that? All right. I reviewed something else, show off something that I got on record store day, showing off some vinyl. Some of you might like it. All right. Yes, they do special stuff on record store day only. And I usually buy what the Doors put out, like they have live in Copenhagen, a double album just like this one. And then I pay attention to Bad Brains stuff that's coming out. I follow them on Facebook and other things. So they did Facebook posts that they were unearthing live at the Bayo or Bay. Yeah, this. And that club is basically the CBGBs of Washington, D.C. A hardcore band or even a punk band playing there was a huge deal in Washington, D.C. Gigantic, massive. Right. And it's the unofficially banned in D.C. time, so 80 to 81. Then they went to New York. Right. It's their band. Let's see. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to pick a day to listen to it. It's 2 hours. Man, so it's a double. Friday, Super Touch / Get Fit, Attitude, 12XU. The Big Takeover, The Man Won't Annoy Ya, Right Brigade, Redbone in the City, Paranoid, Side B. Stay Close to Me, Pay to Come, Succeeds, right, or Success, yeah. Banned in DC, I Love I, and then At the Movies. That was 1980, July 14th, 1980. All right. Album 2, March 15th, 1981. The Big Takeover, Many Changes in Life. Going on, Right Brigade. Next side. Really Round, John Throne. Coptic Times, or Coptic Times, yeah. Drum solo, tuning, Riot Squad, Rock for Life. Good stuff, man. I know most of that. There's a few titles I don't know. Can't know everything. Put it on and know. I'll see if one of my friends wants to listen to me with me. I don't know if that will happen. So that's a rare thing. Well, usually when the Doors just put out one special thing, like a single album, I usually get it. Yeah. All right. Not going to pay attention to your argument in the chat. That's between y'all and I got pissed. So you can continue chatting amongst yourself for a couple minutes. If I'm taking more than a piss break, I'll play something. I'm not doing that at this moment. All right. If nothing else, when I get back, Puppet Show when I get back. Maybe I'll see what else. But that's soon. Hold on, people.
Wow. All right, before I move on, Triple G, I don't need to join your server. We're in Hipstars. That's good enough, man. I don't really chat there much because I like stuff like the videos he places for like, let's see, cringe and drunk sports. And I'm mostly there for all that. It's interesting. The first things I found interesting about his Discord, the first time I was there before I got kicked out, and it's still the most interesting things. I find those things more interesting than his actual live. That's just one person's opinion, and right. His lives are entertaining. I just like the drunk sports videos more. Well, they're part of his internet universe. They're awesome. I love them. And why do we have to be in more than one server together? We're in that one. I think it's good enough. Yeah. I'll need to go on your show. If I want to be on a show with you, I go on Hipstars. I'm not always in the mood for that either. Mostly just like to watch. It's entertaining. I'll continue to watch. That's the way I see it. All right, what is on? Puppet shows looming soon. Right. All right. The puppet show. Now I might have a movie review. All right. No. Beetlejuice. Puppets just stay in their boxes. I gotta gather all the puppets that will be in this, and I'll be inside the theater after I gather them. Gathering. Okay, let me look at the script. All right. All right. Well, an extra that's not even written. You have to have a couple extras. All right. In the show. There. So extras I'm gonna pile here. In the show. Definitely. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Show. All right. Can't find the original catch, but that's in the show. She's in the show. All right. In the show. All right. A celebrity that can pretty much be played by any character that's not regular. So that's in the show. All right. All right. One of the puppets that died in the show. So where's that one? This intro. Right. Gathering it all. All right. Extra department. All right. None of them are in there. All right. Nope. Wow. Damn it. Where's this one? Let's see. Maybe it's fell down here. No. No. All right. Yeah. Still missing. Should have done this prior. I did not. All right, that one in the show. All right, in the show. We're missing one now. Found it. All right. All of them are here. I'll move all this over there. All right, over there. All right. And one more last couple sips there. Yeah. All right. And yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, and now the 2 extra go there. So grab them quick. All right. All right. This is all right. A party after a screening of the latest Johnny Helen movie. The Adventures of Johnny Helen 2. His first movie, sober. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. All right. Welcome. Welcome to the Adventures of Johnny Helen Part 2 After Party. Live from my new rental house in Texas. Yeah, that's right. Texans are crazy. So is the amount of coke I would have been doing if I wasn't sober. Yeah, that's right. I walked. Years ago, before I was an actor, when I was 18, I worked for the cartel once. So I once had drugs on my butt. That's right. All right. Mhm. Okay. Know you. Know you. Mhm. Oh, hello, Helen. I saw you do stand up once. You opened for Louis J. Gomez or somebody, or something like that. I'm unsure of his name. The one that says doggy, doggy, doggy all the time. You're still pretty funny, Johnny Shun. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. All right. Of course. The ghost of Sam Hill visited the party. You once played my 60th birthday. At some point, you started slurring your words, and me and Charlie Sheen look at each other and both say, "Oh man, that guy is a drunk." Yeah, that's right. Wow. All right. All right. Now we're at the celebrity that, and Jay Leno was at the party. Well, you know. Have you seen this? Have you heard this? Johnny Helen was so high on coke, like 7, 8 years ago, a whole month before Charlie Sheen. On Johnny's 18th birthday, right before he quit, he called me and Charlie. I said, "Why are you doing coke? That's why you're dumb." Oh yeah, and then I happened to talk to Jimmy Kimmel and got him on Jimmy's show. Then he's on all those movies and shit. He did 3 movies in 1 year when he was like 18, 19. And then I went, slow down, kid. Brain damage. Have you seen this? Have you heard this? Charlie Sheen. And then I went, Charlie, I gotta go to bed. There's something wrong with this guy doing all that coke, man. Yeah. All right, now. All right. Of course, this guy's at the bar. Pretty good show so far. Well, Johnny Helen. This is the Ken TV show or Johnny Helen show. Ken TV. Both douchebag. There's no soup for you. Brainless and nameless. I'm with the party. Yeah, that's right. I'm Mickey Mouse. I'll go. Yeah, that's right. All right, right here. All right. All right. Yes, brother from another mother. The man behind the puppet theater, I heard he is a volcano no-brainer. But that's probably a Numa Big Boomer. I heard he is 40 and white and failed at life. That part may be untrue. I don't know. I want to say I am celebrating 8 years clean and sober. That's of the character. Right. Right. All right. All right. I remember that year you sold dope for the cartel allegedly. Remember, I'm a former Canadian mob member. I also lived in Mexico at some point in the last 5 years. Yes, Shun. So, Johnny, I've been around, son. So I sold coke once for the same people. Bunch of damn animals, allegedly. Right? So, were you in the mob, or are you lying, asshole? And do you know where I can get some coke myself? And am I stupid? I guess I am. Hello, douche. Look around you. Johnny Owen might be clean and sober these days. Some of his crew or buddies are not. I saw 2 dudes and 3 half-naked hot females go into the bathroom, probably doing cocaine. Fucking, I was just in there 3 hours ago doing that with the redhead that just went in there and some hot model. Fucked the shit out of both of them. Yeah, the redhead is a super slut, hot slut. Perfect blowjob lips, fantastic ass, and tight pussy. Yeah, that's right. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. I'll bring that. Well, it's only one extra character. The other one fell. It's all right. It'll come in right after this one. Or before the end. Well. Hey, Bull. Hey, Helen Bull. I brought great whiskey for everyone that likes that. La YEAH and some of my favorite records. Uh-huh. Thanks. Everyone who drinks will enjoy the whiskey. Gary, no one cares about your shitty fucking music. Okay, bull? Yeah, that's right. No, you. Uh-huh. That's fine. You no taste fucking douchebag. Yeah, bull. All right. All right. Oh. Not really. Oh. Yeah. I guess I didn't pick a puppet or one character, so he's gonna be. No, this is another version. This. Right, aggro is the dog. Sorry, Ross. He's in next. All right. Right here. All right. All right. Yo, what up, Johnny Hell? It's me, Aggro. Yeah. I got the hash. Remember, I got you off the hard shit. Got you to a great rehab. My cousin runs. You still do weed sometimes? Yeah, Shun. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed, baby. Where are the bitches and coke? Came here to fuck some ass and sniff all night. Yeah, that's right. No, you. Beautiful, beautiful sluts. Everybody patient sluts. And wonderful cocaine. Yes, indeed, baby. And I didn't even write that. Improv. Yeah. All right. Oh, all right. All right. We got one more part. All right. This is the end of the puppet show. All right. Oh yeah. Pass that over here, Shun Aggro. So high right now after a few hits. Ring ring. Oh shit, everyone. Party over. My girlfriend just called. You know, the supermodel Jennifer. She wants me. So I got to go get some at her place. She wants the cockaballs, cockaballs. Yeah. All right. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah. All right. All right, everybody. It's been 2 hours. I'm gonna pack I ran out of weed, so I'm gonna pack a hash bowl. Pick a video after that. Go smoke it up, and do some more stuff. All right. See what's coming up. All right. And some more junk in the trunk. All right, I'm gonna go grab some hash. That's the one. I'm typing up a whole lot. I'll pick like a 5 or 6 minute video, something like that. Maybe longer. Well, which is not dead air, right? That's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna put just enough for one person. Not like 3 people are smoking or something. Then you gotta pack a lot more. Yeah, that's good enough for one. You can be fucking higher than that. Cool. Okay. Light it up.
videos. Uh-huh. One view. All right, I feel like playing that. All right. There's an audio video with some people that call themselves the weirdos. They got one view. Who cares? What's coming at you next? Should be enough time to go smoke it all. I think something funny. Okay. It's my bad.
It runs on the Hallmark Channel over Christmas.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Lacey Chabet's not in it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say I saw a preview for it. Yeah, it looks like it's a more expensive Hallmark movie, basically.
Yeah, it's super expensive. It's got like it's got a bunch
got
of famous
Claire in
people
it.
in it. It definitely has like that fucking bitch is Claire to a T, bro. Like I wanted to turn it off because of how horrible it was, but then I was like so fucking engulfed in the fact that Claire was literally on my movie screen.
What's Claire gonna do next? I get it. Yeah.
Claire's gonna say,
jean
"Fuck
jacket
my
that said
family."
Born to Run on the back?
That's exactly what it is, Claire. She does say that. She's like, fuck this shit. She's like, I hate my family.
That's about the part I got too.
And she's got like 9 kids, and she just randomly goes on fucking Eva Longoria's show for like Mom of the Year, but she's not invited at all. But then she starts doing the Cabbage Patch and then becomes famous. Like that's Claire.
I don't know what the Cabbage Patch
You're
is.
famous for doing the Cabbage Patch, Claire? I was wondering why that was.
Not quite sure. Due to the fact that she doesn't know what it is, I'm assuming that only means that she invented it and then has just no longer kept track of it since it happened.
Yeah, she tried to do an Elaine, and then it turned into a Cabbage Patch, and that's what happened. Claire is the inventor of the Cabbage Patch.
It seems more like
Yeah, she just went into hiding through shame basically, and then it turns out she's actually like low key fucking underground famous for starting this.
Are you sure you didn't have a fever, Brett? This wasn't a fever dream.
No, I'm telling anybody, if you have a chance, go watch Oh, What Fun. And if you do not think that Michelle Pfeiffer is Claire, I will cash app you $5.
I like money. All right.
You're not supposed to say that in a room with Otter. Now he's gonna be hitting you up for $5.
Every day. Just watch the movie again. Definitely not Claire.
totally watching the movie, bro. I don't even remember who you're talking about. $5, please. I got kids that got to eat and go to college and stuff.
I just have to
You
give.
really should
I
have
just
gone
have to
with the
give.
like. I have
Also, was that
kittens to
Michelle
feed.
Pfeiffer?
I just have to give Otter $100. He won't bother me for 20 days.
Carly, I haven't had a chance to say it yet, but like every time I see your new profile picture, it makes me hysterically laugh.
I've already had to explain this profile picture earlier, and you were definitely a part of that story because you were the first person to get the unsolicited zebra photo.
I wish that would happen more often. I wish Zebra Photo Guy didn't just disappear into the
It
night.
just makes me think it's like
And
Chitara.
this is what internet friendship looks like, everybody.
Chitara from Thundercats, but zebra version.
Thundercats was so good.
I can't get over that message that I had taken a screenshot of from like I don't know, months ago that I ended up making into a video on TikTok. I could not get over how funny that was, and especially after I went back and looked up the name of the fake band, which was Anorexic Kitten. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm a terrible person sometimes. But if you ever run across a 9/11 joke, my DMs are open to people that I follow.
Sully Sullenberger should have been found guilty.
For goose murder?
That's pretty good.
I was actually told, like, I've been on vacation since Friday, but like earlier Friday, I was told to when I come back to make less 9/11 jokes, and I had said to them, I'm never coming back then, and I might actually mean it.
That's a special kind of workplace where they make New Year's resolutions for you.
I don't understand what kind of joke doesn't involve 9/11.
Well, I told there's a guy I work with who's from Saudi Arabia, and I told him that his credit score was 9/11. And then there's
That's a pretty good fucking credit score, though. Like, what do you mean?
That's
What's
what
he
I was
mad
trying
about?
to say. And then there's another
The
guy who
fuck?
works in pre-owned. And so whenever they come around, I'm like, what's up 9? What's up 11? And then one of them actually crashed a car into the to the dealership one day. And so like it's just never ending. And then I was told that I should probably like ramp that down some. And I was like, I'm going on vacation.
No, just
Yeah, that one might seem like one that'd be a little much, but a credit score of 9/11, bro? Like, come on.
Yeah, that's like double my current one. Like, come on.
I don't even know how high credit scores can go up to. I just know that mine is much higher than it was 2 years ago. But if 9/11 is even an option, I want that because that's like
850 for certain Vantage places, 900 for one place.
I mean, 9/11 is definitely like over the top then. Still better than a 420 or a 480, whatever.
Sorry if that's a little boring. Them right there. And bored everybody away. I think they're funny. Opinion. I do. It's all right. You don't think they're funny. It's all right, man. Parts. That's right. You got one. Maybe we'll get more in the future. It's not the only thing. The other day, when he went live, his name's Brett. That's his actual first name. His online name is Cheesy Gorgita Taint. That's a funny name. Yeah, that shows you how funny he is. He's a definitely huge asshole, but you know, a lot of funny people are assholes. It's all true. It is true. And if you saw on the tape where you see the name Felicity K, she blocked me for calling her a cunt. True, I should have gotten to know her. She definitely is one, and she lets her friends call her cunt anytime they fucking want. I should have stayed longer and then went out the back. I didn't know the rules. So that's the result of their rules, I guess. It's all right, man. Say, okay. All right. Done that. All right. All right. Let me go look at my phone. The name of this movie, bear with me. It's a new movie with Robert De Niro. And I like to give it a proper review by getting the name and everything. So I'm just going to Google him on the phone here. Yeah, it was awesome. So hold on for that. You should. Yeah, one of the first Roberts. Yeah. Okay. I need damn quick facts. Yeah, I'll take that. May not be that much accurate information on Wikipedia, but it might be caught up on filmography. Hopefully it is. Let's get way past that. Okay. All right. All right. I'm not seeing it here. Oh, those are accolades. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh. No. Back. Mm-hmm. All right. Not finding answers. It was on Netflix. It was called I think the subject matter was about my father. Right. It's about a young man that's about to get married and he needs approval from his father and all that such. So I think it was this is about my father, right? And De Niro plays the father. See, the father's like a hardworking man. He's a hairdresser extraordinaire. Like the way he does your hair, it's like art. Right. Yeah. Did that his whole life. Right. And the son's a very hardworking man. I forget who he plays, but it was a fucking great film. I don't care what you think of Robert De Niro politically. He still acts in great movies, even if he has to play somebody his age, an aging father, right, or grandfather, or whatever. He gets a role. It's great. Maybe not the intern. That wasn't so hot. I didn't like it. But a whole lifetime of movies, I don't like one. Everybody has that. If they're a real actor, like a stage actor, he was. There's always going to be one where you're like, well, I kind of shit the bed. There's only one. This new one. Phenomenal. I'll tell you about stuff I was going to maybe see. I did find a theater for the new Avatar. Fire and Water. Right. Yeah. Right. Fire versus water, right? I don't know how long it's going to be there. I might check. Maybe. It's supposed to be in 3D. I found in Beacon on New Year's Eve. Sure, that was weeks back. It may not even be there. I'm going to check. Maybe it'll be in the next budget if it's still playing by then. So that's something I plan to see in the future. Yeah. That's future plans to go to movies, maybe. It'll probably be 15. That's how much these things are now. Can you fucking believe that? When movies were $5. That was even a big deal. I'm sure there's a really old person that could be like, I remember when they were a freaking quarter or a nickel. There are people out there. Yeah, you know. All right, I'll do more read. Let me get hash shit. No, you can't pass on the internet. Smoke your own hash, douche. It's not a Dallas Cowboys shirt. CBGBs. No, you. I'm a Texas accent. No, you, Ross. No, you. All right, I did that. All right. Anything left? All right. Later this month, I'll do more promotions. Later this month, I'll be interviewing Rick, R.I.K. Fox, formerly of Wasp, Steeler. Well, Steelers kind of going now too, but yeah. Sin, among other bands in the world of hair metal. Some point in New Jersey, Rick was in a hair metal cover band. Also, back in the day of glam, he filmed the original New York as a youth. He would photograph the original New York glitter scene as it rolled into glitter rock scene as it rolled into beginning of hair metal with the Kiss. Yeah. And also in the same interview, Ron Keel. It will not be live. Ron Keel was in Steeler. He was also in Keel. And now it's Keel World. Steeler was added to that on an album. Reunion with Rick. Right. Yeah, that was cool. If it was a separate interview with Ron Keel, it'd be fine doing it live on StreamYard. He is accustomed to all different platforms, all different ways of going live. That's Ron. Rick, not so much. Rick is old school. His computer is only set up for Zoom. So I'm like, all right. So next week or something, I'm gonna get Zoom Premium, test it out, do a test recording, see if you can download it right away from the app, download it, and then schedule them in. And I did it. I got premium. I recorded it. Yeah. I may not have 5 hours. You run out of things to talk about. Nobody's watching. Right. I said 3 to 5. I got at least 3 me plus. There you go. It's not guaranteed. It's an attempt at something. If I don't reach it, it's fine. I attempted. Right. That's the point. And at the end of the day, I can always say, okay, that was 3.5 hours, not exactly the complete goal. But then I have the list of stuff. Let me add things. And then you add things, and then it might actually happen next time. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so you just got to go one show at a time and see how close you get. Yeah. And you might get there. Yeah. You just got to write down more things. You could always underestimate yourself. And it does happen. Yeah, it does. All right. Uh-huh. Did all that. All right. More sports moments. I'd say that last month I was more excited about the NFL draft when the Giants had the first pick. I mean, the first pick, you don't want a quarterback. You could be like, okay, you guys have picked 3. We'll trade you pick 1, and we want one of your other picks, and then round 2. Right. And you could do that. Oh, of course, coach was trying to keep his job, but he's probably not going to keep that job anyways. Right, the interim coach. Right. If only Dable was still in there, if he wanted to hold on to that draft pick, all he'd have to do is bench Dart for a couple games. They lose, #1 draft pick. Then you could bargain with people that want a quarterback because they're always the first pick. Most of the time. Not always. Most of the time. Right. They needed an O-line. More offensive tight ends, wide receivers, and down the line. That's what they need. So if they get 4 or 5 players, most of them need to be offense. They could use a couple defensive people, but if they don't get them in the draft, they can always look at the free agent market after they lock down the players they actually want to keep. Maybe they might have a little cap room for some new people. Right. And when you don't get in the draft in the offense, you could do the same thing there. Right. So there's that. Right. Hopefully they get to do that. Yeah, they're mostly slated now for the 4th pick or something. Yeah. They could have had the second pick, but the freaking Jets couldn't win. They can't even win when they're supposed to help out other teams. I mean, come on, New York Jets. All right, you were playing the Bills. Hard to beat. Bro, you're playing Josh Allen's worst team. He's been on better ones. This is his worst squad. Well, you're not having a good time in football. So, yeah. You've been absolutely effed since Joe Namath left the building. Excuse me. So, before you even moved to Jersey, you used to play New York. Oh, they used to practice where I live. I can't tell you where that is. But yeah, there's a park, and it says right when you get to like the place that people play soccer, and I'm sure other things now, it says original practice field of the 1960s New York Jets championship. I think it was like 69. Yeah. Right. Championship winning. Like, wow, that is awesome. None of us were around them, but just to see that, it's very high level. It's very awesome that you get to see that. I'm like, wow, I wasn't there to see it, but history is made here. Jets used to practice here when they played in New York. When they won that one championship. That's awesome. 50 plus years ago, 60 years ago, soon, nearly 60 years ago. So, yeah, that is awesome. It is. If nobody's watching now, they can watch the damn replay. Yeah, just even though you can't be there, just having the fact that it happened in a place you're now walking around and standing in. That is awesome. I love that. Killer. Really is. I can give you now. I'll just do instead of an album review or talk about an album that I got. Welcome back to that Bad Brains thing before I go on to something else. I'll just read you Daryl Jennifer's notes that I did before. So I should have wanted to show it to you. Daryl Jennifer's notes are playing the Bayou was a trip as a youth from Southeast DC. I rarely cross the Anacostia River. The Bayou was one of the premier rock clubs in DC that had national acts with a stage and a great PA. Being a black punk rocker from Southeast, getting into the Bayou felt like a hurdle, but our brand of punk rock got us on that stage. If we were any other style of music, chances are wouldn't get to play there. The first time we played there, we opened for the Damned. That's so awesome, which was cool because Sid and I listened to their records. Playing the Bayou in DC was the equivalent of playing CBGBs in New York to me. That's Daryl Jennifer, the bass player and their major songwriter. One of the major songwriters in the Bad Brains. Yeah. So that's cool. Those are notes for that album. All right, I'll review one of the last shows I went to. Probably one of my favorite shows in all of last year. Rebel Matic opening up for Kizza. Yes, Ramsey's cousin. Yeah, Ramsey also plays in Kizza's band. He's the drummer. He's the drummer of Rebel Matic too. Rebel Mag have been around for 20 years with guys that were around before that. Ramsey might be the oldest. I'm unsure. He's among the oldest. Well, I don't know if the singer dyes his hair. He might. He has no facial hair. So that's what goes white first or gray. Yeah. Ramsey and shit, I can't remember the name of the guitar player. Right. Creature's the singer. Good stage name. It is. I remember he said it several times that night. So unforgettable. Yeah. So the guitar player's got the white on the beard. Ramsey has the facial. So that's where you get the white or the gray first. Yeah. It may not be on your hair. Some people on both. Right. So Creature is probably close to their ages. Just looks younger because no facial hair and no white on the hair or gray. Yeah. Some people are just like that. Maybe they don't even dye it. Just the hair hasn't turned yet. Right. And if they grew facial hair, oh yeah, you know close to how old they are. Right. He doesn't smoke. I don't think he drinks either. Maybe he did way back when. Could be true. I don't think he drinks. Maybe he does. Definitely don't smoke. Gotta save the voice. Smoking is bad if you're a singer of any kind, cigarettes or weed or whatever. Sure, Cobain smoked cigarettes, but he wasn't around forever, and I'm sure he knew he wouldn't be. Yeah, he made a deal, even if he didn't shoot up enough to kill you, and shoot himself in the head, or somebody shot him in the head. People have said that. I believe it's probably him. He's going to die one way or another. You make a deal with the occult, as in Satan. No matter how you died, you're going to die one way or another. They say Jimi Hendrix choked on his own vomit. Yeah. How do you think he got in that position? He made a deal. They're going to die. I mean, like Robert Johnson, somebody poisoned his whiskey. If that didn't kill him, he's just going to die one way or another. You make a deal, you're going to die. Doesn't matter how it happens. You could drink yourself to death. You would just die anyways. Yeah, I think what took Morrison out before the occult took him out was probably a combination of lots of drinking, acid, and possible junk. His wife did junk. So maybe she went out for the evening, see a girlfriend, whatever, take a walk, right? He spots the dope. But if you're not used to something, and most likely she's a junkie, so junkies shoot brown dope. Yeah. And you're new to it, brown might be too much for you to handle. That's why most people that like it or try it start on China White. Nice. Not safe either, but safer than brown. Brown is shooting. That's for junkies. If you're a junkie, then you'll be shooting brown. I've known some former junkies. Yeah. People that just get into it, like Anthony Kiedis and the Red Chili Pepper guys thought it was Coke. So obviously they began China White. And then they became junkies, so they probably got brown or burned white up to make it brown. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Either way. That's how the junkies do it. Yeah. Oh, that's that. All right, so that's where 27 Club was going to die either way, even if Amy Winehouse wasn't doing so much weed all the time, right? She'd be dead anyways because 27 Club. One way or another, you're going to die. You can help by drugging, drinking constantly, or you could sober up and you die anyways because you made a deal. And the devil would come for your agreement, your soul, right? Come one way or another. Yeah, they are. Hmm. In this corner, in the spotlight. People change on the internet. Just like that. I mean, years ago, your friend might have been one way and they just change. I'll bring it up. And I don't want but I'm not saying this because I'm trying to be, I don't like him. Just don't like who Ian Ellis became. When I met Ian Ellis, I became friends. I wanted to be friends with Ian Ellis, the comic. All of a sudden, one day, he stops being a comic. And he starts hanging out with people who hate him. I never got it. I still don't understand. And then I joined his gamer Discord, and his childhood friends find ridiculous, weird reasons to kick you out all the time. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to hang out with your streaming friends and with your original lifelong childhood friends. Yeah, I don't want to be around you. You're a boomer, Ian. I'm not saying that I'm visiting Chi-Town, the city of Chicago, that I'm not going to go. I'll leave a message and go, hey, man, I'm visiting where you live. Well, visiting the city, I don't know where you live, right? You want to hang out? I'll still do that. That's offline. The man, Ian Ellis. Yeah, the minute Boomer Ian entered the world, I'm like, yeah, I'm probably not going to be friends online with that guy one day. It's just like, and I don't hate Ian for it. It's just people change. And that's what this corner, it's just like a Wendy I met that used to call the Howard Stern Show became a different Wendy. Blame her less because she just does what she's told. It's sad that has to be that way. She was a Howard Stern person. Her scumbag family, we wouldn't know anything about it. We wouldn't even know her because she'd be in a group home. They probably wouldn't be dealing with her being mentally disabled. And they would just be doing the scumbag shit that they do because they're scumbags. Right. They are. Absolutely. Right. And they wouldn't be using mentally disabled woman to do some of their dirty scumbag work. Yeah. They're absolute trash. She's a little trashy. They made her into one. If she wasn't never on something like that or Stern Show, I wouldn't know her, but she'd be living a normal life and she'd be related to scumbags. She wouldn't join them in the world of scumbaggery. That's what's sad. But you know, people you meet and then they absolutely change. You can't do it, anything about it. Some change for the better. The internet, not really. Yeah. It's like also the people on YouTube. I mean, the people that I've liked those people at some point on the internet. I still like Ian. I'll hang out with him offline. It's fine. Like the people that I never liked that much, like the Sam Hills of the world and the Jimmers. The more time goes on, the more you hear about them, the absolute worse they get. It's kind of like we're used to it. Yeah, we are. It's like, wow, they're not going to change. And oh, God, this is horrible. Yeah. Some stuff I won't even discuss. I was in a room. We were talking about Sam. It was in Discord. We watched the video and nobody ever talked about it again, so I can't tell you what was going on. He'll be like, that is alleged. That is bullshit, man. I won't even repeat it to another living soul that wasn't in that room. It was absolutely disturbing. And I wouldn't talk about it ever again with anyone. Yeah, shocking to the core. And I don't want to say why. That Discord. I won't even talk about in a new Discord. In a voice chat that nobody's going to hear. It was disturbing, to say the least. They're like, wow, that's over the line for me, man. You know, what can you do? It's like burning trash people that are pretty much garbage completely. Never change for the better. I'm trying to change for the better all the time. So, you know, that's me. I'm trying to drive up. Yeah. And people that see this or hear about this that are my haters or we're here, the more you go, you fucking suck. It's like the Mets before 1969. Get out of here, man. We don't want a team in Queens. We want the fucking Dodgers and the Giants back. Yeah. And then amazing Mets, 1969. They're like, woo, that's awesome. I just haven't had that moment yet. And one day I will. And you won't be the ones laughing. I'll be like, told you I was going my moment. No, you. That's right. Mets had it. There are a couple of them. True to people in 1986, they already were like, wow, this is amazing. 1969. Probably even people in Queens didn't think they were going to win anything. Right. Watching. Probably, yeah. They're like, they're going all the way. And everybody else was like, you fucking nuts, man. They ain't going to win shit. They're like, wow, I was wrong. Damn. The same thing. People are like, you ain't going to be successful for shit. Fuck you. And they'll be like, yeah, my World Series happened right now. Yeah. And that's how I always feel. Like I'm the Mets just waiting for my victory lane. My world championship. Oh, it will probably happen one day. World championship in life. When the haters, I'll be like, oh, now you're going to shut up. Good. Yeah. Yeah. All right. What else is there on the agenda today? Dun, dun, dun. All right. I'm going to put it out there in case people would like to join. Talk about this next subject. I don't know if people will. Okay. Shine a light on underground sports that all the big sports shows never talk about. I guess they don't think they're important. Well, one day they might. Finally, skateboarding and surfing were at the Olympics. Snowboarding has been at the Olympics for years. Yeah, also there's underground sports that only appear at the X Games, that some of them get laughed at and ridiculed by other underground sports people. We were talking about BMX biking. I even was years ago, decades ago, with them chuckling, going, what a bunch of fucking extreme sport losers. I was. But for the past couple decades, I've been watching the X Games. They have it twice a year. All the time, every time. It's grown on me. In fact, if Bella and the Snake ever sees this, I met my first cool guy. Fucking asshole. I wasn't even trying to talk to him. He goes, I'm not talking to you. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the BMX guy. Why do you seek yourself into this? Because you're just talking to him? Okay, you're a cool guy. So why don't you take your asshole ass and sit in the fucking corner? Yeah, you don't want to talk to me because you're too cool to. Because you're a fucking prick that's really good at skating. Wow. And you don't want to talk to me. They don't deserve the name cool guy. They should have the name the expert that thinks he's better than everyone. Fucking prick. That should be their name. Yeah. Yep. I ever see any of them and they go, I'm not going to talk to you. Yeah, because you don't earn the name cool guy. You're great at skating. They only talk to skaters because you're a fucking prick that wouldn't talk to anybody else. You think you're better than everyone. Yeah, you don't deserve the name cool guy. Great skating, asshole, fucking prick. That's your new name. Yeah, you don't deserve the name cool guy. They don't want to talk to you. So they think they're better than everyone. Huh. Yeah, expert, fucking prick. You're not a cool guy. You're the expert fucking prick. Yeah. If you're cool, you would talk to everyone. You're not. Everybody else is cool, and you're the expert skater that thinks you're better than everyone. What do you think you're, David fucking Lee Roth? Ha! I can't talk to you. Yeah. Who says anybody wants to talk to you? Yeah, really? Wow, let's see. Off the top of my head, I couldn't name a professional surfer. Yeah, I've seen some documentaries on it. Still can't. It's that's like probably the most underground of all the underground ones. I don't know. Dude, a bookie is illegal. One thing, it's illegal. Yeah. It is. And I don't know. I guess you got to know people with connections. And really, in a sense, what Cosa Nostra in New York pretty much know more. Everybody in Gotti's crew got arrested right after he did. It's over. That's the entire thing. Most likely the whole crew was made up of part Irish gangsters. There might have been one or two chosen people in there. The rest were probably all Italian. That's what the outfit is always made out of, or was. Right. So the low end of that kind of thing is bookies, the dirty jewelry guy, jewel store owner, right? And loan sharks. Right. Since that world in New York City doesn't exist anymore. They're down to the Bronx. You're down to one borough. You have 5. You're down to 1. That means it's over. The lawyer. Nobody killed him. He's probably not Italian. They say he's German. So nobody wanted to kill him. Yeah, the Tom Hayden guy. Robert Duvall, the one that he played. Okay, if I'm a character that dies, my favorite blood relative related to Vito Corleone was Sonny. Sonny definitely died. So if I'm a character that dies, Sonny. If I'm not, Tom. If Tom was the shit. I like that guy. Yeah. How about you? How about you, B? Give your answer right now since you asked. Oh, cocksucking fucking private call guy. Pardon my fun. Oh man, your number's been cut off. And you can call a cell phone. My calls. You got the phone all the way turned down. It's just vibrating. It's like they're not even calling. Oh man, you called? Dang. I just got a vibration of somebody that has no caller ID. So, it's like you're not calling. No caller ID? Which one is that? Was that Fredo? All right. But you know what happens to Fredo in part 2? It's a kiss of freaking death. Right. Yeah, he does. If I was the character in part 2, I want to be the one De Niro played. Vito Corleone, the early days. That guy is totally badass. And then die. I wouldn't pick a second character. If I wasn't part of their family in the first movie, I want to be the guy that gets the horse head in the bed. Because that's a great scene. if I was somebody they wanted to make, and if I wasn't one of the Corleones. That's true. He doesn't survive that fishing trip. No. Nope, nope, no. Yeah. That's a big no. All right, chill. I got pissed. Be back. Oh, I've been drinking water. I'm getting new water. I'm gonna new a bit. Hold on, I think I'll answer. Why am I there? Yeah, hey, what's up? Oh man. Dang. I guess he wasn't ready for that. Ooh. Ah. That's good too. Yeah, I like the singer that the Godfather bankrolled his career pretty much. Pretty much. And then he wanted to be in a movie, and the producer guy, that guy got horse at his bed too. And he went, oh shit! All right, he's in the movie. Hold on, I gotta get some water. Well, before 2 weeks pass, if this doesn't make it a 5, I made the first attempt, failed. I can always add stuff to the list and see how far that gets. But I said 3 to 5. Next time it's just 3 to 5 too. Just adding more stuff, and it could hit 5. If it hits 4, good. Add more stuff, and then we'll see what happens. I haven't been live this long in a while either. You're making an attempt. You might not get there, but what's that rollerblading that the females do, where they roll around and they beat each other up? That's underground. I don't even remember the name of that. I think I saw a movie about it. That's underground. Oh yeah. I mean, that's pretty underground, man. I mean, nobody really ever talks about that. I love that. That's freaking awesome. That is. What now, douchebag? What's that? Yeah, what do you want? What the fuck?
You want guacamole?
No, you call Pizza House. What do you want to order, douchebag? Yeah. No, this is Pizza House. You want to buy pizza? We deliver it to your house?
No, you don't bring me, man. You call back.
No, fuck you, man. We deliver pizza to your house. How much you want to pay? Give credit card now, douche.
With me, man. I'm in the kitchen. What you want?
No, you call me, asshole. You want to order my pizza, douche? No, this is Pizza House. No. You think you're gonna do a Jerky Boys bit and not get taken by yet another one? Who do you think you're operating with, douche? You think I don't know their shit? I'm gonna be fucking stupid. Oh yeah, you're Pico. No, you're stealing their freaking bit. I'm not stealing their bit. They do terrorist pizza. My wife, so I thought I'd be the pizza guy. I love terrorist pizza. My wife, my children. We get your pizza, then we throw up. That's funny. Well, I guess he's not gonna call back because, oh, you think you're gonna prank me? No. You this is fun. You're gonna, yeah, you don't know who you're operating with, Shun. I thought, why not, man? He wants to call in. You're on the show. Speaker and he's on the show. You think you're gonna prank me, sucker? No, you. Yeah, it's not happening, man. Yeah, no. All right, we're still talking about the extreme, the underground sports. I mean, I think skateboarding, it's ridiculous that should have been added when snowboarding was added to winter. They should have known right away. Excuse me, you add snowboarding to your Summer Olympics, you have to add skateboarding and surfing, or you can't add snowboarding. Olympics people should have been told that immediately. And furthermore, you have to eventually add BMX biking. Hello? You just want one X Games event? No, you need all of it. We're sorry. We're all or nothing people. Yeah, definitely. They should have been told. Then we're not even gonna get snowboarding. Fine with us. We have 2 shows a year, 2 award shows per year. You have your award show every 4 years, or your competition where people get awards every year. We have competition games every single year, like the Underground Olympics. Yeah. If you don't know all of this is attached, then we won't be at your Olympics. And we'll continue to do this till we are. Yeah. They should have been told. I'll cover stuff that isn't really the punk rock of sports type stuff. Well, it's somewhat underground, right? In a sense that nobody talks about. I always see like bull riding on TV sometimes, but no sports world people talk about. Half the time I check out, it's interesting, it's fascinating. And like, I don't think the sports world ever talks about that. It's on TV. True. You're not gonna get a lot of like New Yorkers talking about because it's your state, man. It's like a Texas thing. There might be other southern states where that happens. There's no rodeos in New York, man. It costs money. I'd have to travel. True. I get to see you and the cause, Mick. Probably. And maybe J Dummy too. But you know, it's traveling, it's money, it's the whole thing. One day. I hope so. Yeah. Maybe not so much in the summer. The freaking of it. And maybe not when you're having like 32 degrees either. Maybe when it's like 50. That'd be nice. Or 60. That would be nice. I don't want to visit that freaking oven heat where it's like 120 and you're afraid you're going to burn. That's not good. Like you get skin cancer, plus you got snakes and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Are you near Austin? Because Austin is the one place I want to visit more. Plus, they got that freaking festival every year, South by Southwest. That's something I would go to Texas for. Even if it's in the summer, I would handle the heat for that thing. It's supposed to be an amazing festival. It is. Yeah. Plus, imagine going for like 3-4 days and you're in Austin and you're in a movie theater and just 2 minutes prior when you're standing outside, you saw Quentin Tarantino going to the same movie theater. That would be such a cool moment in life, right? Yeah. I wouldn't go up to him, but if we're going through the same door, I'd be, holy shit, man. Huge fan. I bet. Yeah. Maybe you get to talking and you get to hang out with his. Hello. Is that you, Ryan? Probably. And you might get to meet his friend Robert Rodriguez. He's in Texas also. He might be in Austin. I don't know. Oh, love Robert Rodriguez, great director. Some phenomenal films there that he's done. We had that whole trilogy. Desperado. I forget the name of the second one. Then Once a Time Ago in Mexico. Great trilogy. Love it. I mean, you get Selma Hayek. Definitely looks just as hot as she did then. She doesn't age. I saw a video all about it. She does not. No. Impossible. No. No. She looks just as hot 20 plus years ago. Looks pretty much the same now. And she's like 60. Doesn't age. No. Some people don't age, man. I don't know what they're doing. Dude, you've missed like 3 hours, man. I did karaoke and everything. No, you. I don't know. I'd probably go to that festival, South by Southwest. I heard it's amazing. Maybe I'll do that one year. That'd be cool. But Pete, I asked you. That's true, but I'm saying I wouldn't just go see some band that's live music on 6th Street. That festival is the shit. It's legendary, man. Oh, it's cool, man. Yeah, I would go there for that. Oh, festival is reason to go there. It is. It absolutely is. All right. Let me see if there's anything on the list. I might just pack 3 hours and not 5. It's all true. Well, it'd be over 3 because I got outros and all that. All right. Well, you got a better plan will be next time. I'll see if I get that fit. Yeah. All right, done it. I didn't really plan any videos to do reaction videos, so if it wasn't the tank tonight, it's definitely on the list next time. All the way. I got to get some videos ahead of time. I did not. Was on the game plan. Finally made it. I said 3 to 5. If I just made it 3, that's not bad. All right. I have one more song to end our evening with. There we go. Thank you. That's what we do. Yeah. Yeah. Here it is, On Holy Passion. It's the only Sandman song I knew out of all of them. Okay, all right. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm out of stuff. Well, you want to do a 5-hour show? Plan for it more. Maybe I'll get there one day. I'll list more things to do. That'd be cool. All right. Unholy passion, I feel for you. Unholy passion, I feel for you. This thing that hangs down my leg, I feel for you. It's unholy. Nipples that neck and the neck pump. That it's unholy. unholy burning when our bodies feel the flame. Incinerator, circle and snake on fire. Mate with all my years among the fury. Know the burning is there for you. It's unholy. Nibble standing in the hand. The neck pumps that it's unholy best I feel for you. Dreadful emotion that grows from here. This thing that hangs down my leg. I feel for you. I didn't know any of the songs they listed that he has in there. That one I'm like, oh, I know that one. Yeah. So he can get on his energy. Yeah. All right. You know, I thought you were going to do 5. No, I said 3-2. I read out stuff to talk about. Okay. All right, I'm going to do this monologue. Just me, no puppet this time. All right. Where did it go? It's in here somewhere. Show script. This is not really a monologue. It's more of a final thought with Jerry Springer you said. Okay. Remember, hateful people don't love themselves. No. Okay. Always love yourself. That's right. And the haters never win that. No. Yeah. Always be singing the winner's blues. And then there is no way to lose. That's right. Okay. You think that your negativity can bring me down. That's why you're dumb. Sit in the corner criticizing me, sucking on your thumb. All right. All right, man. That's gonna be a good night, everyone. So let me get the outro. Nope, that's not it. All right there. Oh no, I gotta bring on the things. Sorry. All right, back to you. Back to you. Punch up. That intro. Yeah, it's different.
Common questions I get on the street or online is, am I really Alex Jones or am I
Right.
Bill Hicks?
See you next time. Yeah, that's right. Good
I've
night.
decided today to go ahead and reveal my true identity. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This information is going to change the world. Are you rolling? You ready for this? I can't believe it's come to this, but they cornered me. I've got to be honest. It's gotten too big. I've just got to admit it right now. Okay. This is just really hard for me to do. I've been doing this so long, it's hard to give up. Give up on the character and go back to who I really was. You got me, okay? Are you happy now? You bastards? Yes, I am Bill Hicks. Or to be more accurate, you didn't get it all, did you? You didn't get the full conspiracy. I played the character, Bill Hicks, for 15 years with my accomplice, Kevin Booth. And we fooled you all. The master actor, the master genius. Then I decided to bring forward an even more incredible persona, that of Alex Jones. But here's where the rest of the story comes in. For 20 years, I've been Alex Jones, since we staged my death in the early 1990s. The truth is that Bill Hicks himself never existed, and now I'm going to reveal my true identity. After close to 35 years in a fake persona of one type or another, I'm going to revert to my original true self, raised in London, England, I am David Mendelsohn. To be quite clear, David Mendelsohn III, the master orator, an expert of every form of Shakespearean art, but also the ability to physically take on the aspects of the personality or character that I am becoming. I am 78 years old, but only appear to be 45. Yes, there's some prosthesis and makeup involved, but overall, it is the skill that I bring, similar to the great Shakespeare, able to write in voluminous volumes, that the public could not believe that one man was able to contain it. But at this point, I now go forward as David Mendelsohn and am announcing my true self, and will be arriving in Hollywood, California next week for an official press conference to be held at my manager's offices, where I will hang out my shingle and prepare to dominate and become the #1 Hollywood actor in the world. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the whole world is a stage, and each of us players upon it. And now you know the Alex Jones, Bill Hicks conspiracy, in truth, is deeper than you thought. So good job, chaps. You've caught some of it, but not all of it. But in truth, I left little clues here and there to convince you, to make you research deeper until you found the ultimate truth. Now you have it. Is it not sensational? Is it not dynamic? Texas Monthly and other publications could not even begin to understand the true nature of the giant fraud we have wrought. But until my press conference, I will now assume the behavior of a character I fashioned after Yosemite Sam and John Wayne, the Pumpkinhead, Alex Jones. And until the press conference, that will be it. And again, if you're watching this transmission, you are the resistance. I carried on the charade for more than 15 years. Kevin, don't mess me up. Known as Bill Hicks, I carried out the fraud for my accomplice, Kevin Booth. Hold on. I'm going to say it better. Hold on. Stop.
Living in the city. I know. Living in the city. Yes, I know. I know. Living in the city. I know. Living in the city.
Guys, I just ordered a hoodie. You guys should too, because RDA gang gang.
What did you do for 12 hours today,
Apparently
Cuddle?
it broke you, and you need to be
Wow.
reset or something.
Yeah.
So, guys,
You're a loser.
before the drama kicks off, Trump
Little
is on
late.
TV talking about selling immigrants to farms.
Fucking loser.
That's a bit racist to me.
12 hours on one space, and he's going to put me down? Fuck you, dude. Get a fucking life.
What does that even mean?
You've been here
kind of
since 11
comparison-
o'clock
what kind of a
this
dig is
morning
that?
when I came. When I woke up this morning,
That
you were in this
includes probably
space. You've been here
80%
all
of the
day.
people on here right now have
12
probably been here for 12
hours.
hours. So,
You
okay,
were
I
here at
feel like I
11
have
when
a well-supported group
you
of
were
people who've
here
been here
at
for 12 hours
11.
that you assume. I'm good
Oh.
with that. I don't know what the
You're
dig
an
is,
idiot.
what the
You have no
insult is,
life.
but
You have no life. All you
Right.
do is go to
Yes.
Cantina,
Right.
come
Do
here, put everybody down.
What?
You're the loser, dude. You're the loser.
I go to
Go look at
Cantina.
yourself
Does
in
anyone
the
know me
mirror.
on Cantina in the last
Go
2
look
years?
at
Please speak up
yourself.
now.
Go look at
There's
yourself
quite a
in the
few
mirror.
people in
See
here,
what
right? So
you
there's
look like.
200. No,
Ask yourself what you have
there's
done
200
to make
people in here.
yourself
There's
better.
got to be someone that want
Okay?
to rat me out if I
Go,
was
go
in
figure
Cantina
out
for the
what you
last
have
2
done
years.
to
So
make
call
your
up,
life
please.
better. You're a fucking loser. You're a loser, Al. And you were a loser on Periscope.
I didn't think it was
You
going
were
to
a
go so well.
loser on Cantina. And you're a loser here still. That's all. Your whole life
I
is like
see.
Yeti.
Yeah.
It's right here,
Is it?
right here.
What?
Fuck you.
Not even true. Aren't you here all the time? Are you here like asking for money for people? The same people that you're like, I don't understand what you're doing. You're here and embracing it while also insulting everybody that's in it at the same time.
All right, all right. Linda's got a car. You don't hear Linda on here talking about her car or bragging about it.
For days. I mean, whatever.
Just hate to say it.
You want to hear me brag about my car?
Yeah.
I just woke up, fell asleep.
Oh, okay. Well, take your time.
I bet it's comfortable, right? There, you can say that
Yeah.
about your car.
Yeah.
Comfortable as you sleep in.
I haven't
Yep.
been here for 12 hours.
Roomy.
Yeah, I watch movies.
And you can
Oh, you watch movies in your car?
I was here
Yeah.
yesterday. It's not 12 hours. And I've been here for like maybe 2 hours. No, wait, 1 hour.
1 hour.
Plus, okay, let's say I was here for 12 hours. Oh no, you got me.
I want to give that one to Gretel. I think Gretel won that one. Gretel's, they'd say it. I mean, she had the energy, and then she had the mic drop at the end. I mean, let's be real. You sound like an angry kitty cat.
Isn't can't
Is this
I
considered
fell asleep.
Things people who don't like me say.
No, I like you. I remember when you liked like 40 or 50 of my tweets, and then you got mad at me, and you unliked
say.
them. You unliked it all. That was
Things
funny.
people who lie
You'll get
say.
me, huh?
Things
You're pretty-
untruthful people
You're a pretty
say to
good
me
guy, Al.
all the time.
Yeah, you're a good guy.
Things gaslighters say.
Oh, I was being polite.
Things liars say.
Tell me what liars say without telling me what liars say.
Things people who like to deflect
I
say.
love trendy talk. I just kind of confuse people with my trendy talk without confusing them. You looking it up?
I hope Yeti died so Cafe's funeral.
Don't say that, Dan.
Dan.
It's sucked on. Just because you jumped from a bridge, dude.
I never jumped from a bridge.
I mean, a more polite way to say it is, I hope Yeti diets. You know.
How you doing, Dan?
I did it.
How you doing, Dan?
Look up hospital records. Oh, yeah.
One protest too much, Dan.
Dan, you don't have to explain it. How are you doing?
Good. I'm good.
Good.
Why'd you
jump off a bridge?
Shut up, Yeti. That's
Uh-oh.
not very nice.
Bye.
Probably
We don't
because
do
someone
that.
on the
Y'all
internet
leave
told
Dan
him
alone
to.
now. What'd you say
Yeah,
to
we
the
don't do that in
president,
here, Yeti.
Neil? What'd you say to the president today?
Hang on.
I never cared much for moonlight skies, never winked back at fireflies. But now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. Never went for afterglow or candlelight on mistletoe. But now when you turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. I used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came and caused a spark. That's a 4-alarm fire now. I never made love by lantern shine. I never saw robin rainbows in my wine. But now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning to see the light. I never cared much for moonlight skies. I never winked back at fireflies. But now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. I never went to afterglow. I never went for afterglow or candlelight on mistletoe. But now when you turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. You know, I used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came in
with the spark that's the four-wide fire now. I never made one by lantern shine. I never saw rainbows in my wine, but now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning to see the light. Yeah, that's right.
Oh my God, what was that?
Jesus. I don't know, man.